going to slide this blanket underneath the knees for extra joint support. So just taking this time to settle in, you've arrived at a Gentle Journeys Yahweh yoga practice. My name is Macy, and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. In this moment, just taking a little bit of time to close the eyes to relax the body. And we'll begin by taking a few inhales through the nostrils and exhales out through the mouth. Being that this is a gentle practice, you can invite your body to relax and surrender throughout the practice, keeping the eyes closed as you desire. And maybe just using my voice as a means of guidance. We use the practice of ahimsa in our Yahweh yoga practices, being mindful of non-judgment and non-harming to yourself and others. So throughout the practice today, if we do anything that is uncomfortable for your body or begins to create sharp sensation through the joints, please call me over and I'm more than happy to support you as needed. As you settle in here, beginning to start by moving through a quick body scan, beginning at the base of the body. Allowing the feet to hang heavy, relaxing through the ankles, bringing awareness through the shins and calves, resting your gaze on the knee joints. Noticing how it feels just to bring focus and awareness to this part of the body as you soften. Allowing your awareness to move up through the thighs and the hamstrings into the hips, noticing if you can soften even deeper through the hips. We'll begin to hang out for a few moments with focus on our torso. On an inhale, expanding through the lungs and ribcage, creating space, and on an exhale, contracting, drawing the ribcage together, navel, drawing to spine. We'll take a few more cycles. Great. Inhale, body expands. Exhale, contract. 3 more cycles here. Inhale, filling up the torso. And exhaling to contract. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, softening here. Continuing to keep the gaze internal as we begin to bring our focus to the chest and the area of the heart, the front body and the back body, the space between our shoulder blades. Continuing to use our breath on an inhale, lifting the belly towards the sky, feeling the heart expand, as well as the back of the body pressing into your bolster. And then again, exhale to contract as everything excretes out. Continuing to breathe in this rhythmic type way. Focusing on the shoulders as they soften down and away from the ears, allowing the shoulders to expand as if you're creating a giant smile with the collarbone. Softening through the biceps and the triceps, the elbows, the forearms, the fingers. Maybe spreading the fingers wide to create a sense of energy. Spreading the toes wide to let in a little more energy. And then relaxing through the fingers and toes. Again, coming back to that softening of the body. Beginning to bring our awareness to our throat, also known as the Vishuddha chakra. The area where we have the ability to communicate much clearly, much more clear. On an inhale, very subtly lifting the chin towards the sky, feeling a very gentle stretch through the esophagus. And on an exhale, very subtly drawing the chin again towards the chest. Inhale, chin lifts, expand here. And exhale to subtly tuck and soften. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Continuing to focus on our throat and esophagus, creating a very gentle sound at the base of the throat, also known as Ujjayi pranayama, sounding like the ocean. Maybe taking this breath a few times through the mouth as if you were using your breath to fog up a mirror. And then as you become more and more comfortable with this breath, allowing the lips to rest closed. Placing the tip of the tongue behind the top row of teeth and allowing the base of the tongue to soften away from the roof of the mouth. Allowing the same breath to enter and exit, but this time solely through the nostrils. As you continue to allow Ujjayi pranayama to expand the body on the inhale and contract the body on the exhale, you may notice internal fire, also known as Agni in Ayurveda, beginning to heat the body from the inside out. Creating a softening through the face, relaxing the jaw, the eyes, the brow. And noticing here, as we spent just a few moments on softening the entire body, how relaxed you may feel. Continuing to use or yoke ourselves to the breath, I'd like to offer you the Bible verse that we'll be working with and coming back to throughout our practice today. It's Jeremiah 29:11, and God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So as we move through our practice today, deciding, is meditation what you need? An opportunity to still the body, to quiet the mind, to allow God's word to pour into the mind and heart, to answer the questions that you've asked through time and prayer, to allow the world outside, constantly causing distraction and disturbance in the body and mind, to silence, to allow the whispers of the Spirit, of God's word, to speak to you. Or maybe today you desire prayer. Maybe for this practice you spend time speaking to God, asking requests, confirming His word that He gives us through the Bible, reminding Him that you desire to spend time with Him, that you trust Him with your life. And if you're in a space where perhaps you're wondering, what do you decide or desire to do with my life? How do you desire for me to prosper? Prayer is a beautiful way to ask these questions and then coupling it with meditation throughout the practice to receive answers. Continuing to soften here, floating the hands to rest at heart center, Anjali Mudra, the space that connects each of us to one another. And allowing your mind's eye to rest on an intention or an internal dristi, a focal point. And we'll open our practice, we'll open this time together by joining in 3 rounds of Om, taking an inhale. stretching the arms up overhead, stretching the legs out in front of you. Feeling free to remain on your props if you desire, or beginning to move your bolster to the side if you'd like. If there are any bony protrusions through the spine, maybe placing the blanket behind the back. And we'll start to hug the knees into the chest as you feel ready. Creating gentle little circles on the low back. I'll be offering assist today. If at any point you do not desire to receive any assist, just letting me know. And when you're ready, exhaling to drop the knees all the way over to the right. And gaze is out beyond the left shoulder, coming into our supine twist. We'll take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming back to center. Taking a few breaths to rock around the low back. And then exhaling the legs over to the left. Gaze is out beyond the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Great. 1 more breath here. And slowly coming back to center. Again, creating gentle little circles on the low back. When you're ready, dropping the feet down by your side or down in front of you, bending through the knees and dropping the arms all the way down by your side, walking the feet towards the sit bones enough to where you can graze your fingertips on the heels. And then on an inhale, lifting the hips as high as you can, arms reach up by the ears. Exhale to lower down bone by bone, dropping the arms down by your side. Inhale, hips lift, arms reach up towards the sky, maybe the fingertips lift up, and exhale to point the fingertips all the way up to the sky, lowering your hips and lowering the arms down. 2 more cycles here. Inhale, everything lifts, great. Exhale, lower. 1 more cycle. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Exhale, lower all the way down, straightening the left leg out in front of you as you hug the right knee into the chest, coming into Purvana Muktasana, our wind relieving pose. Taking a few breaths here. Being sure to remain flexed through the feet. Inhale to hug the right knee in closer to you. Exhale to straighten the left leg further away. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath here. And crossing our right leg over to the left edge of the mat. Great. We'll take 3 strong breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Great breathing. And inhaling back to center, hugging both knees in towards the body. This time straightening your right leg out in front of you as you hug the left knee in towards the chest, flexing through both feet. Inhale, left knee hugs in closer. Exhale, straighten the right leg further away. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. And now we cross our left leg all the way over to the right edge. Beautiful. 3 breaths here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly coming back to center, hugging the knees into the chest, rocking around on the low back once more. And flattening our feet all the way down. On an inhale, we'll straighten the right leg towards the sky, clasping the hands either behind your right hamstring or right knee or maybe right calf. If it it's too much for you to straighten the left leg out, feeling free to bend again through the left knee, making sure that both feet are flexed here. With every inhale, hugging the right leg closer to you. With every exhale, softening. Great. I'll be offering an assist here. Please let me know if it's too much. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Great. Exhale. 1 more time. This time we bring the right leg all the way over to the right. You can release the hands, and I'll offer full support and weight here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more breath. Inhale to come all the way back up to center. And give me your full weight here as we release all the way down. And starting to hug the left knee in towards the chest, straightening your left leg to the sky. Placing the hands anywhere along the left leg that feels good for you. 3 breaths alone. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, soften. 2 more breaths. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more breaths together. 1 more breath. And we slowly start to open up here. Great. 3 breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhaling to bring the left leg back to center. And exhaling to straighten it out next to the right. You'll begin to make your way either onto your left or right, arriving in a nice side lying posture. And then pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. If you'd like, you can place your bolster underneath the sit bones, or maybe place your blanket underneath the sit bones. That creates a gentle pelvic tilt, creating a slightly taller spine here. Great. On an inhale, we reach the arms all the way up by the ears. Exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, soften. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping our right hand to the right edge of the mat, lifting the left arm by the left here. Bringing it all the way over to the right edge. Inhaling through center, dropping all the way over to the left edge. 1 more time there. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, reach both arms as high as you can. Seated Tadasana here, our seated mountain pose. Tailbone is tucked. Exhale, hands to the heart. Making our way onto our hands and knees, preparing for tabletop. Coming into cat and cow. On an inhale, navel drops, tailbone and knees lift. Exhale, round through the spine. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, round. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, round. Straightening through the arms and legs, arriving in Adho Mukha Svanasana, our downward facing dog. Bending 1 knee at a time, swaying the hips side to side, spreading the fingers nice and wide. I'll give you a gentle stillness through the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, very slowly walking the feet towards the top of the mat. Rolling up bone by bone. Sweeping the arms out wide once you reach up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more sweeping breaths there. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart. This time starting our sun salutation. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, resting the hands to the mat, stepping back to plank. Lowering through knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, low cobra, Bhujangasana, heart lifts. Exhale to press back through bent knees. Giving a nice stretch in the low back, downward facing dog on your inhale. Inhaling, lift the gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale to walk, step, or float feet to meet the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, gaze and heart follow. Exhale, hands to the heart. Dropping the palms down by your side, knees bend, arms rise, chair pose, Utkatasana. Nice. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, perfect. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, planting the palms to step back to plank. Lowering Chaturanga, this time option to lower the knees if you need extra support. Inhale, heart lifts, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stepping both feet together, inhale, right knee to nose, lifting high on the left big toe. Placing our right foot between our palms, back heel grounds down. Arms rise for Virabhadrasana 1, heart lifts. Beautiful. Exhale, softening through the shoulders as you frame your right foot. Stepping back to plank or letting the right leg hover for your Ardha plank. Lower Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing Adho Mukha. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left knee to nose. Floating it between the palms, back heel grounds down. Arms rise, Virabhadrasana 1. Perfect. Exhale to frame the front foot. Maybe your left leg remains lifted as you very slowly lower. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, heart lifts, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. We take 5 strong breaths here just to return to the natural pattern of Ujjayi Pranayama. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. On your inhale, lifting the gaze as you very slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Micro bending the knees to roll up bone by bone, sweeping the arms out wide as you lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Spreading the toes wide on the right foot. Inhale, left knee lifts towards the chest. Exhale to step it to the back of the mat, finding your crescent lunge. Arms reach up by the ears. Grounding back heel down as we spin into our warrior 2. Widening the stance of our legs here. Intersecting front heel with the back arch. Shoulders are soft. Gaze is forward. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Nice. 1 more breath here. Starting to straighten through the front leg. Reaching as far forward as you can. Trikonasana. Dropping right hand to shin. Left arm reaches up to the sky. 2 breaths here. hands to the inside of your right foot. And then walking the hands to the center of the mat, coming into your wide leg forward fold. Nice. Taking a few breaths just to settle in here. This is a nice opportunity for your inversion, a space and time when the heart is above the head. Just allowing everything to hang heavy. 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly starting to frame the left foot at the back of your mat. And stepping the right foot to meet the left foot at the back of the mat. Slowly rolling up bone by bone. Reaching the arms out wide. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the palms, bend deeply. Okay, lower chaturanga. Sorry. Slowly roll up bone by bone. Reach the arms out wide, heart lifts. Exhale, hands to the heart. Right leg lifts. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale to step it as far back as you can. Find your crescent lunge. Arms reach by the ears. Softening through the shoulders here. We ground the back heel down. Warrior 2. Making sure that the front heel is intersecting with the back arch. Great breathing. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath here. On your inhale, straightening through the front leg. Reaching as far forward as you can. Left hand to shin. Right arm reaches up. 2 strong breaths here. 1 more breath. Great. Exhale, both hands to the inside of your left foot. Slowly start to walk the hands to the center of the mat. Straightening both legs, coming into your wide leg forward fold. This time clasping opposite hand to elbow, swaying side to side. Great. And we slowly walk our hands to frame the right foot at the top of the mat. Stepping back to your plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Child's pose on your exhale. Take a few breaths just to relax here. When you're ready, arriving in a comfortable seat, straightening the legs out in front of you. Preparing for Paschimottanasana, our deep forward fold. Flexing the feet to the sky. Inhale to lift through the spine. Exhale to fold all the way in. 3 breaths here. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Folding all the way down. Exhale. Lifting up bone by bone. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Krisetu-bandhasana. Being mindful not to use the elbows to press down through the thighs, protecting our knee joints. We hook the elbows in front of the shins. Inhale to lift. And exhale to fold in. Allowing the head to hang heavy. Feeling free to place a block underneath the forehead if you desire that extra support. Take 2 more breaths here. Slowly rising up bone by bone, bringing our knees together. Scooting yourself towards the top of the mat as you roll all the way onto your back. Planting the feet into the mat as you lift sliding a bolster underneath the hips for a more therapeutic shoulder stand option. Option 1, stay here with the knees bent, resting the hips on the bolster. Option 2, start to straighten the legs to the sky. Great. Option 3, you'll lift the hips off the bolster, placing the hands at the low back as you arrive in your full shoulder stand. Legs can either be at an angle or stacking hips, knees, and ankles over the shoulders. Okay. If you'd like to drop all the way into plow pose, halasana, feeling free to release. Continuing to keep the hands on the low back for extra support unless the toes reach the mat behind you. 2 more breaths there. And when you're ready, slowly lowering down bone by bone. Once your ankles reach my hands, allowing your body to give its full weight to me. Taking any final movements or remaining rested as you are as we prepare for our final pose of Shavasana. I'll be placing a cold eye pillow over your eyes. If you do not care for this or any assist, gently resting one hand on the stomach, otherwise allowing your full body weight to offer itself to my hands. Continuing to keep the body relaxed, bringing gentle movement into the fingers and the toes. Allowing giant inhales through the nostrils, and this time releasing excess heat through the mouth on your exhale. A few more breaths there. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And slowly coming back to that idea that Jeremiah presents itself to us. To be reminded that at any point throughout the day we can enter into a conversation with our Creator. An opportunity to ask for the ability to quiet the world around us and the voices inside of us so that we can hear the one true voice, the one voice that offers us endless contentment and patience because of the trust that we have in the life that is laying before us that we don't even know about yet. And that we also have the ability to ask for support, to ask for guidance. That when we're having a hard day, that when anxiety or depression or any type of feeling outside of the way that our Father created us to feel begins to creep in, that we could ask for that to be washed away. So in honor of our ability to trust in the plans that our Creator has for us, in honor of our ability to discern between meditation and prayer, to know that the same God that created the universe and everything in it desires to have a daily conversation with us. And though we are undeserving of this love, because we were loved first, we can give our love endlessly to all. Floating the hands to rest at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Unifying our practice by uniting our voices through peaceful sound vibration